Not bad. Oh, I wish I had put pockets. Ah, I wish I put pockets. What's up, K-Divas, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Priscilla. I'm a Nigerian women's wear designer based in the UK. This video is going to be something slightly different from what I normally do on this channel. I woke up one morning and decided, what would it look like if I asked AI, which is artificial intelligence, to design the perfect summer dress? Yes, I actually did that. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the full process, what the dress looks like at the end, and any like relevant tips that I think you might find useful in terms of trying to recreate this dress or a similar style. Now, if you'd like to find out what this dress looks like, because I'm just as curious as you, make sure to keep on watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and let's get into this experiment, because that is what this is at this point, honestly. So AI is huge on the internet right now. Everyone is using it to create their scripts, their thumbnails, and I thought, what would the perfect summer dress look like? So I actually went on ChatGPT and I typed in that question, and it actually spat out a bunch of responses. Now, there are certain keywords that it told me in that responses. The fact that the perfect summer dress is lightweight, is versatile, it's comfortable, it's flattering on the body. Those keywords I took note of, and I grabbed them and went on to Midjourney. Now, Midjourney is a little bit more technical for my understanding, so I had to grab Hobby to help me on this one. And this was where we actually came up with images that, you know, gave me an idea of what the perfect summer dress would be. So we went on to Midjourney, and in setting parameters describing what you want Midjourney to imagine, we put in those keywords of it has to be lightweight, it has to be flattering on the body, the kind of length the dress should be, it should be vibrant print, because in the summer people normally would wear bright colors and bright print. We typed all of that into Midjourney, and it's worth noting that the thing with AI is you need to tell it what you don't want to see. So after saying all the things that we imagined the summer dress would be based on what ChatGPT told me, you also need to go in and say, please don't give me weird looking images. I don't want missing limbs or distorted imagery or anything that would not really give me the outcome that I was looking for. After refining the search over and over again, I started to notice a pattern in the terms of the style that Midjourney was suggesting or generating for me. So it would give you 4 images, and you could go ahead to enhance it, make it bigger, make it smaller, ask it to give you more iterations. And I noticed that the dresses were typically V-neck with a flutter sleeve, empire waistline, and it was very flowy at the bottom, like circle skirts, like real volume at the bottom. That's what I started to notice in terms of the silhouette that it was recommending to me. So I took note of those key features and the color on the print that it was giving me. The print had a lot of red, lots of green, lots of purple, lots of orange as well. So I knew I had to find a fabric that had those prints and come up with a sketch that featured that V neckline, the flutter sleeve, the empire waistline, and the either midi or maxi length that the software recommended to me. I'm going to search in my collection, because I want to try and not always buy fabric when I have a new project. I want to try and search through my wardrobe to see if I have any fabric that could possibly fit the bill, or maybe even combine 2 fabrics, because let's make more sustainable choices. Okay, let's see what I have. These are my storage closets, and the middle one has my fabric. The other 2 on the side are for stock. Those are for like zips, threads, and things like that. But this middle one is actually where my fabric stash is, and I have quite a bit of fabric, messy but still beautiful, still glorious. I'm going to search through this and see if there's anything that could actually work for this dress design. Let's take a look, see what I can find. So the fabric has to be, it has to have some red, it has to have some orange, some green, maybe some purple. I think I'm swaying towards Ankara, if I'm being honest, because the fabric actually looked like Ankara on the model. Let's see what I can find. This one has red, but there's yellow in there, so that's a no. This is actually a very good option because it has red, it has green. And this I used to make a maxi dress, I think last summer or the summer before. So I'm going to set this aside because this one could actually work really well. Too bright, I think. No. Blue, red, yes, but there's not a lot of fabric in here, so that's a definite no. Oh, this one looks promising. So this one has orange, yes. It has purple, yes. It has some black in there, so this is actually a very good option. There's not a lot of it, and not honestly, I think this is just like 2 yards. There's only 2 yards here, so instead I have to combine this with something else or make the dress short. Now I want the dress to either be midi or maxi. I want to try and recreate the generated image as true to the result as possible. So these two are the closest options, but I don't know if they mix very well. I think the clashing is too much. Okay, so there's this batik. I initially wanted these to make shorts, but this one and I think these two work really well, no? Oh, hello. Yes. Okay, these two are definitely meant to combine. Like, look at this one, because this one has a lot of orange and purple. This one has orange and purple. Even though it has, like, you know, the ceremony happening in the middle, I think they combine really, really well. I have 2 yards of this, 2 yards of this, so I know that would make me like a maxi, a wrap maxi dress with flutter sleeve. That's actually a very good idea, and it will be empire waistline like the image that Midjourney gave me. But I think we have the winning fabrics. These two definitely were meant to be together. So fabric is sorted, which is nice. I don't have to go anywhere to buy anything because these days I've just been trying to not spend as much on fabrics because I have a lot of fabrics that I still need to use anyway. So fabric sorted, let's actually get into the sketching of the dress design. This particular image is going to be my main inspo for the dress design, and I'm going to sketch over a body template so I have clarity in terms of setting dimensions on maybe how I want the top half of the dress to be, how long I want the skirt to be, and doing a sketch would help me to figure that out. It would also help me plan out the sewing patterns I need to make, note down my measurements before actually going in to create the sewing patterns. I find that sketching first just makes my mind more clear in terms of what I need to do next. Now that I have my sketch done, I'm actually going to go ahead and create the patterns. I'm not making all of them from scratch, so I'm going to adapt existing patterns I already have. So I would create the top half, the skirt pattern, the pattern for the sleeve, and then portions like the belt I'll cut straight onto fabric. That way I save time, I create less waste in terms of paper, and the process just goes a lot more straightforward for me. I've spent the last like 2 hours making all of the sewing patterns behind me, and I just try to use patterns I already have. A lot of like the top half of the dress, the bottom half of the dress, even the sleeve I have done in previous tutorials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link those tutorials down below. Like the sleeve, for example, I did it in a dress that I made, I think it was like February this year, which is like a flutter sleeve that I have here, and I'm going to link for you guys. The skirt I did, I want to say during COVID time, and it was a skirt technique where I essentially just created like panels that I joined together to make the full skirt. My plan is to do that and then alternate between the two different fabric print combos I have. And then the top is a simple wrap top. I decided to go ahead with a wrap top rather than a simple V. So I have done a wrap dress, I want to say like 4 years ago. So I'm going to link all the tutorials down below. I'm also going to link any sewing patterns that I think you can adapt if you want to recreate this dress style. So I have the patterns out of the way. I'm going to cut everything out onto fabric, stitch it all together, and then we'll fit towards the end. Maybe when I'm adding the belt straps, I'll like touching with you guys again. Another challenge I had to figure out was deciding which fabric I wanted to use on which part of the dress. I knew I wanted the lighter hues of this orange and purple batik cotton on the top half, but at the same time I wanted some of that to go on the bottom of the skirt as well. So I played around a little bit with the placement of the print and cut out all of the panels that I need for this dress. I have a pair for the back, a pair for the front, and then the skirt I actually cut as panels, and I ended up cutting 5 panels in each print. Then I cut my sleeve, 1 in each different materials, before going ahead to actually stitch everything together. I'm joining all of the skirt panels first because I feel like that's where a lot of the work was for this particular dress. So after connecting all of the panels, so I have 1 full skirt to wrap around the waist, I'm just going to check that against my body to see what it looks like. Okay, let's take a look at this skirt. I have connected all of the panels so it has this umbrella effect that spreads out towards the hem. This is actually really nice. It makes for a nice like wrap maxi skirt already. So this is what it looks like. I can either wrap it this way or this way. Not bad. Oh, I wish I had put pockets. I wish I put pockets. I wish I put pockets. Oh damn it, I didn't think this through. I wish this would have just been perfect for like inseam pockets, but it's okay, it's all right. It's a little bit bigger than my waist, so whatever excess is left in, I'll just gather into the waistline because it will still need to wrap around, but I think still it's a little bit too big because the wrap doesn't go this far on the top. So I'll wrap whatever excess, I'll gather the excess of the waistline of the skirt into the waistline of the top to finish everything up. But the skirt is done. I'm going to work on the top half, connect them along the waist, add the sleeve, and then just before I add the tie, I think I'll just try it on and show you guys what it looks like. On my sewing machine, I'm going ahead to stitch away all of the darts, join the seams of the top, front and back together. I'm also going to go ahead and sew in the sleeves as well so I can connect the top half to the bottom half of the dress and then fit that on my body so I can really see how everything is coming together nicely. This is what the dress is looking like. Let's put it on to check for the fit. Wow, this is actually really pretty. I just overlocked the edge because I'm going to go into like fold and stitch it. So like the neckline and then the center front edges on the bottom skirt. It is quite long though, like it's literally sweeping the ground, so I either have to wear this with heels or hem the bottom a little bit more. But this is really pretty. This is actually really pretty. I'm glad I combined these two materials. They go really well together. So the dilemma now is, do I wrap it like this or do I wrap it like this? Oh, this is actually not bad because this one picks up, because this one will now be like the middle of the center front here, which is not a bad look. I see you, AI. I see what you did there. Yeah, this is actually nice. I'm sorry, this is nice. With exhaustion kicking in, I had to recruit my intern to come help me finish up the dress. She helped me with folding and hemming the neckline, the front edges and the bottom hem of the dress. She also attached the belt. At this point, we just folded in the fabric for the belt, turned that inside out, stitched it nicely so it was ready to be connected on the edges, on the outer edges and on the inner edges. So I'm able to tie the dress together to create a wrap dress situation that my plan is, and let's see if that worked. The dress is all done. I have it on here and I just cut off a scrap of this fabric and use it to tie my hair. I actually feel so pretty. I'm sorry, but this dress, this is what our dress turned out to be. This is what AI said was a perfect dress. It has a V neckline, flutter sleeve, and a very full and flowy skirt. I feel like if I had more fabric, I would have actually made the skirt like more gathered on the waist so there is volume, but I'm actually not mad with the outcome, honestly speaking. It's very comfortable. It's really flattering on the neck. I see why it kept recommending V neckline, because it just makes the neckline look, I don't know, really elegant, really elevated, and paired with a necklace it looks really, really cute. The orange suits my color tone really well, like my complexion. So it's a wrap dress that ties up on the side, but I think I can also wear it as a beach cover up by the pool or at the beach. I am obsessed. I love it. Oh, this is so pretty. Leave comments down below if you guys think this was a fun project to do. I had a lot of fun creating this. Let me know if you want me to try this out for the perfect jacket for autumn, like asking AI to design the perfect jacket, asking AI to design the perfect pair of pants. Ooh, I think that would actually be a lot of fun. So comment down below if we should make that a thing. This was such a fun project to work on. Thanks to George for helping me out when we were doing the research together. Shout out to my intern Miranda who helped me to stitch certain parts of the dress, and thanks to you for watching the video all the way till the end. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know which other gowns, which other garments we should try out in this AI series, and honestly I want to make it a thing if you guys enjoy it. But until next time, have a good morning, afternoon and evening wherever you are. Bye.